On February 1, 2025, President Trump announced sweeping new tariffs on goods from Canada, Mexico, and China. He declared a national emergency, citing illegal immigration and the influx of fentanyl. Trump argues that these tariffs will force these countries to cooperate with U.S. demands on immigration and drug trafficking. The president believes the tariffs will achieve three main objectives: pressure Canada and Mexico on immigration and drug trafficking, hold China accountable for its promises on fentanyl control, and generate revenue for the U.S. Treasury. However, economists and trade experts warn of potential negative consequences for the U.S. economy and global trade relations. The timing of these tariffs is particularly noteworthy, coming at a time when the global economy is already grappling with uncertainty. The International Monetary Fund has warned of slowing growth and rising protectionist measures. Trump's decision to impose tariffs could further destabilize the global trade order and lead to a spiral of retaliatory measures. These tariffs represent a significant escalation in Trump's trade policy, marking a departure from traditional trade negotiations. The long-term implications of this approach remain to be seen, but they could have far-reaching consequences for the global economy. The new tariffs target a wide range of goods from Canada, Mexico, and China. The tariffs on Canada and Mexico are particularly steep, with a 25% levy on all imports. This broad-brush approach is expected to impact various sectors, from automobiles to agricultural products. Canada faces a 10% tariff on its energy products, potentially disrupting energy markets and leading to higher prices for consumers. China, on the other hand, faces a 10% tariff on all goods, escalating trade tensions between the world's two largest economies. The tariffs on China are widely seen as a continuation of the trade war that began during Trump's first term. Despite several rounds of negotiations, the two countries have been unable to reach a comprehensive trade deal. The specific products targeted by these tariffs are carefully chosen to exert maximum pressure on each country. For example, the tariffs on Canadian automobiles are designed to protect the U.S. auto industry, a key focus of Trump's economic policies. The long-term impact of these tariffs on global trade patterns and supply chains remains to be seen. The international community reacted swiftly to President Trump's tariff announcement. Canada's Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, condemned the tariffs as unacceptable and unjustified. He announced retaliatory tariffs on $155 billion worth of U.S. goods, targeting key American exports like agricultural products and consumer goods. Trudeau also urged Canadians to reconsider traveling to the United States, potentially impacting the U.S. tourism industry. Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum echoed Trudeau's sentiments, calling the tariffs unfair and harmful. She vowed to take reciprocal measures against U.S. imports and proposed closer collaboration with the U.S. on combating drug trafficking. Analysts warn that Mexico, with its heavy reliance on the U.S. for trade, 80% of its exports, could face a recession due to these tariffs. China, while criticizing the tariffs as a violation of international trade norms, announced plans to challenge them through the World Trade Organization. The swift and decisive responses from Canada, Mexico, and China indicate the seriousness with which they view Trump's actions. This sets the stage for a potential trade war that could have far-reaching consequences for the global economy. American consumers brace for higher prices on the horizon. The tariffs are expected to lead to higher prices on a wide range of goods, from automobiles and electronics to agricultural products and clothing. Economists estimate that the tariffs could cost the average American household an additional $2,600 per year. This increase in the cost of living could dampen consumer spending, a key driver of the U.S. economy. The tariffs are particularly worrisome for low-income households, which spend a larger portion of their income on essential goods and services. Several U.S. industries are also likely to be negatively impacted by the tariffs. The automotive manufacturing sector, which relies heavily on parts and materials from Canada and Mexico, is particularly vulnerable. The tariffs could disrupt supply chains, increase production costs, and lead to job losses in this sector. The agricultural industry is another sector facing significant challenges. Global trade order shaken, a future of uncertainty. President Trump's decision to impose sweeping tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China has sent shockwaves through the global trade system. This move, driven by concerns over immigration, drug trafficking, and trade imbalances, marks a significant departure from traditional trade policy. The tariffs have been met with swift condemnation and retaliatory measures from affected countries, raising concerns about a potential trade war. While the immediate impact on consumers and businesses is becoming apparent, the long-term consequences for international trade remain uncertain. The tariffs threaten to undermine the rules-based trading order that has underpinned global prosperity for decades. They introduce uncertainty and instability into the global economy, making it difficult for businesses to plan and invest. This uncertainty could dampen global economic growth and reduce the competitiveness of U.S. businesses in the long run. The tariffs risk damaging crucial diplomatic relationships, straining political ties, and hindering cooperation on shared challenges like climate change, migration, and security.